Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another account review in Summoners War. Today we are on iFiction's account, an Asia server account who wants to mainly get a review for RTA, and I do see some premium LD5s here. Well, I guess actually that was a stretch to say premium. I guess the one good one is the Jaeger there, really. I hope he has more, but let's go check it out. So for regular arena, he got P3. This is Asia server again. For world arena, he got C1. So I'm guessing he's not playing RTA really, but he wanted a review in RTA mainly. So I guess he wants to start there. Special League is F2. Temple of Chaos is P3. He's doing all of Tua and Tua Hell. He's been playing for a very long time, or at least the account has been created for a very long time. His dungeon times look really good. We'll go check out the scout battle, making sure that it matches or is at least somewhat similar to these times. And then for solo R5, he's doing the Chaos Beast and the Fire one, which is great. For dimensional dungeons, he has a fasting for Jumping Fairies and also Blazing Fire or Raging Fires, and Silent Deaths look decent as well. Let's go look at the scouting feature first before we move on to the box and such, because I just want to confirm those times are good. If they're not, you definitely want to work on those, right? If you look at it, 26, perfect. 27 is good. 48, which is fine. I mean, you still got the max, I guess. I guess this gives you like 10 more runs or something. Yeah, 10 more runs. Steel Fortress 29, awesome. 40 on the Punisher Crypt, all really good. If you look at the R5s, 23, 24, all great, and then 2, which is fine. Okay, so dungeon is all good. He just needs to know what he needs to farm. Box wise, LD5s, Salah, I'm sorry. Judio, this is the AoE Death Break, right? Yeah, it's the AoE Death Break. I know he's used in AO, but I know a lot less in RTA, so I'm not gonna say that he's good. Alexandra, unit against Cleave. Rahul, Siege unit. Yeah, his dark LD5s were pretty unlucky, unfortunately. And then for light, there's Deuce, I think, which is not that great, to be fair. We rarely see him. Benedict, I'm not too sure about. Is he okay now? I have seen some people use this unit in Siege Defense, also in RTA, but again, a small number. Ariana just only works in a certain playstyle. What I see is using the Dark Dragon Warrior, Shizuka, also Seimei with this girl. That's what I've seen the most. Jaeger is the one saving grace here that you can use for RTA, I believe. For Wind, what are you missing? You have Aya, perfect. You have Layla. You don't have Chakra, which is fine. You don't have Sala though. No Adriana either? Oh, okay. I mean, still, he has more than enough units to play RTA for fun and to get a good result as well. No Water Gandalf, which is fine as well. Just pointing out what he doesn't have. Prajanya is not there. Minato is not there. All fine because there are replacements for those units. Looks like you have everything else. Fire. No fire yet. No fire Legolas. He does have to fire Inosuke, which is great. First of all, you do have the fire Dragon Warrior. Why are you only getting C3 or P3 for the Chaos Dungeon? But all looks good. Yeah, he's not missing anything crucial in my eyes. Let's go look at runes. Ooh, I'm hoping that these runes are not common. Interesting that he's not just getting rid of these. Okay. Swift Speed, 31, Beauty. Dude, why are there so many heroes down here? 27, could be 28. Another one. Okay. Another 27. Another 27. Oh, okay. I would work on improving all of these. Another 31. 28, that could be a 29. Another 27, that could be a 28. Great, great. More R5. Trying to get these... Oh my god, another 24. They could be a 29. Dude, you need to be grinding those and using those. What are you doing? 28. Damn. So what I'm going to guess is that if I use the Luxac GG's tool to analyze his runes, we're going to see that there's going to be a big gap in that rune curve because he's not grinding these runes properly. Yeah, another 23 here. That could be a 28. Damn. 33. Dude, he has a decent Swift base. It's just that they all need to be most likely grinded. Most of these fast ones are worthy of legend grinds and gems. It looks like most of them are missing them. I'm gonna go into Luxac Optimizer and show it to you guys, and we're gonna be seeing the gap. I'm gonna go quick here. I think it's pretty clear already what he needs to work on. 29 here. Yeah, I think we just see the same thing. Let's look at these heroes. No, that's 18. Okay, not that bad. Here, 27. The Spirit looks a little weaker for sure. Yup, he wasn't lucky with his ancient runes either. 23. Ooh, his Despair is really weak. Is Despair runes one of your runes that you picked out for your rune event? 32. Oof, man. But then everything else is pretty much garbage. 28. Well, I'm saying garbage in speed wise. Okay, it could be a good rune. I'm not too sure. I'm just skimming through these really quickly. But it's no question that his Despair runes are super weak compared to his Swift, which is interesting. I mean, it makes sense because it's easier to get the Swift runes than the Despair runes. Despair is equivalent to the Vile runes in Dragons, so it's harder to get. But still, man, that's a huge gap. Vile, 28. Another 21 that could get grinded. 30 right there, 28. Yeah, look at this. Where's the legends? I mean, he gave it legend speed, but a lot of these runes still need work, which he's not doing. I would get in the habit of finishing a rune first before moving on to another rune. Because yeah, a lot of these runes were in work. Okay, this one's done, it looks like. This is not. It's flat there. Vile is okay. You have a couple of very fast runes, yeah, it looks like. But there's also sets or slots that look a lot weaker. Damn, he was really lucky with his quads, it looks like. Will, 26. Will is most likely going to be the weakest set. Well, actually, it's actually comparable to Despair. But his rune quality is not bad at all. If he just gets the grinds, legend grinds for most of these runes, most of these great runes, he's going to see a huge difference in his builds. Okay, yeah, we saw the rune quality. Let's go into swap really quickly because I want. Oh, damn it. Does that mean I have to get rid of my builds? Hey guys, before we start the video, if you guys are interested in getting advice and help from me and other Summoners War players, feel free to join my Discord, where the link is in the descriptions below. Also, if you enjoy my content and want to support me, become a Patreon, where the link for it is also in the descriptions. So you guys can see that it is iFiction's JSON file. I'm just gonna go straight into analysis and boom, right there. Oh, actually it doesn't look too bad. So the purple line is the current. Oh, is it? No, the blue line is current. What is this difference? Wait, current is the blue, purple is the max hero. Why is there a description like that though? Okay, yeah, but it shows that. Let's just look at the top 100, and then we'll look at Vile runes. Boom. Yeah, you see the first couple runes here are good, up to the 20th rune or the 19th rune, 18th rune. And after that, look at how big this gap is widening. That tells you that this is definitely a grind issue. If you look at Will, same thing, only up to here, man. Then boom, the gap is just widening. Swift, oh my goodness, another really bad one. The gap. This gap tells you, oh my goodness, this gap tells you that you really need to work on your grinds. That's all we want to see. I think it's pretty clear that R5 is what you need to work on. Okay, so if you now look at his arena team, his best record was P3 with a 25% defense rate. Victory rate is 80%. I think I'll work on improving that first, then your defense right now. These two are fine. I just think with Haging and Vero together, it becomes really slow because you don't have enough control and damage and dots. So I wouldn't put Haging and Vero together. I mean, if you have this down here, I'll just use the Haging here and put something else there. Same with this one. 2 supports, just way too slow. I mean, it's safer, but it's just way too slow where you're not going to be using it effectively in Rush. There's your speed team. There's your... Oh, I think you only need this right now. Are they not built well? I don't know why your win rate is so low. Okay, I do like Vile more. It could be a build issue, but I think these could definitely all be better. I think you have all the teams I'll build. I'll build this. I will build this, and then I'll build a dot team. I think having those 3 is more than enough. And if you want to, you could have an Aya team as well, or like a Leo second turn team too. 4 or 5 offenses should be more than enough for you to get G1 if you bring this win rate up to like 90-ish%. Yeah. Defense wise, I'm not a big fan of this. I feel like, oh, maybe it will survive a Peng Baek. You also have Alexandra. Interesting build. I wonder if this guy, does this fend off your Peng Baek team? I think it's going to fend off your Peng Baek team because your Peng Baek rune is pretty bad. What you want to do, most likely we'll try it on Vero and then we'll try it on the Pyeongchar. It kills the Vero. Yeah. I guess those two together with the Alexandra is really strong because the revenge damage or the reflect damage brings us low enough where the Pyeongchar could just clean up. Oof, yeah, it survives. I think if that doesn't survive, could win. But at the same time, we'll have to see how it looks like against Alexandra. Because I think if you kill Alexandra, you don't get the reflect damage, or do you still get the reflect damage? Oh, you still do. I think if your team could be a little stronger, it could beat your team. Okay, for RTA, you are in P1 now with 900 games. Interesting. Well, first things first, your builds are not going to look good. Looking at your grinds and such, your runes are not efficient. So I know they're not going to be good in that sense. You were a C1 player before that, which also seems pretty low. Yeah, see these builds? It looks weak. Like the stats look mediocre because I'm going to tell you, look. Okay, this is fine. Missing grinds, missing gems, so bad. This one's okay, I guess it's max hero at the very least. Missing grinds, missing gem, missing grind, gem, everything. Same with this. So I don't know why you're even using this. I don't know why you're using the runes that are not done. If you don't have enough runes to get everything done, I will decrease your box so that you don't have to use those runes. Just figure out a box that you'll constantly pick. You're playing 900 games. I would want you to perfect one playstyle at least in that 900. But you know, having such a big box, and if you don't succeed enough with that box, you're just gonna be constantly switching out runes, switching up units, you know, trying this and that, which in the end doesn't get you anywhere. Because first of all, your builds are kind of crap with all these runes being spread out, and two, you have too many of these runes where you can't solidify a playstyle because you're losing too much. Because you're like, oh, I'm losing too much with this playstyle, let me change to this playstyle. It doesn't work like that, okay? You have to first focus your best runes on the core team, and you want to use that for a long time and learn everything, see how you do. And if you think your win rate is not good enough, then you want to re-rune your entire box. But again, this is only easy to do if your box is not that big. If it's too big, re-runing 30-40 units every time is a lot of work. You don't want to be doing that. So you want to rune up maybe 15-20 units and play with that for as long as possible. But of course, those 15-20 units will have your best runes. So they should look so much better than what you're seeing right now. This has no accuracy. So yeah, you're lacking all these stats because you're trying to get away with your mediocre runes. And that's why you are not seeing success. Yeah, accuracies are just way too low. Can't believe a Vero has more accuracy than a Sierra or a Okeanos. Yeah, I think that's the main thing you need to learn for RTA. I think if you learn that, I think you'll do well. You need to learn how to pick a small number of units. And the easiest way to do that is to figure out what's the meta in that season and just copy people. Those people aren't using a lot of units. I think many units are the same up to a certain point. For example, Tetsuya, Josephine, Chow, Wind Monkey, Water Monkey, you know, Diana, Layla. If you just copy those, it's like 10 to 15 units max, and you see those units over and over again. Yes, there are outliers, the counter units and such, but you could add a few of your own. But even with that, it's gonna be 20 units because you don't want to be adding 15-30 units of counters, although most people do later do that. Right now for you, I think you just play with your main box. If you lose with that main box, fine, just keep going with it. I think you want to first learn what you could have banned better rather than switching the unit anyways. These builds are just horrendous because the grinds are not there. I mean, some are okay, but you know what I mean. We're all missing a percent, a speed here and there, almost per rune. Like runes like this need legend on this, right? So you want to be finishing this. I'm hoping that this means runes to work on first. I think that's what you should do. Just put first priority on certain runes. If they have like 26 speed or more, those are first priority runes. Obviously, if they have 30 or more, they need to get done right away because those runes get pulled from swap. They can make up a lot of the speed that you are wanting to get on a unit. I don't want to be looking at RTA too much because that's really the issue. The issue is you're spreading out your runes too much, and those runes are not fully grinded. Also, don't use units that are not skilled up. It's not even worth it, okay? You're not going to see more success, if anything. You'll only see less. My goodness, even the Vanessa is not skilled up. Yeah, there's a lot of problems, but I think there's three main ones. Grinds and gems. So R5, right? That is the first thing you need to work on, and that's why it's hindering your progress. 2, for RTA, you just have too many units, which is spreading out even some of the good units that you have. Fix those 2, and you'll see success. But that was it for this review, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want account reviews like this, please join my Patreon. If you guys want me to use Swap or the Luxac Optimizer to build your PvP teams with the best runes that you guys can manage, please join my Discord, fill out the Google form, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.